Do you want to fall in love with yourself, have good relationships, and be happy in life? What if I tell you that we can achieve all of this just by the practice of gratitude? Hi, I am Anagha, a life coach specializing in personal development, relationships, and mindset growth. Welcome to my channel. In today's episode, we'll be discussing about gratitude and how to shift our perspective towards being more grateful. I'll also be sharing with you the benefits we get from this practice and how it can have a positive impact on all areas of our life. So let's get started. So, what is gratitude? Gratitude is the recognition and the appreciation of all the good things in our life. First part is recognition, and the second part is appreciation, right? So, what are the good things in our life? Career, relationships, health, finances, right? Or maybe just a little of each. What if I tell you that your life is actually better than you think it is? Let's take an example. I'll show you something. What do you see? Can you see this? What do you see? Think again. What do you see? For most of us, what we'll see is this big black dot, right? Big black dot. But what is the black dot on? Is the black dot the complete picture? This black dot is on a big white piece of paper, right? Now suppose this big white piece of paper is your life, and the white part is all the positives in your life, in our life, all the positives, the good things in our life. And you have a black dot right in the middle, agreed, and a black one, not a gray one, not a green one, a big black dot. It is right in the middle of the paper or our life, but it is just a small dot. The black dot is the negative, the unpleasant in our life, and all we can see is this big black dot, right? The point of this example was to shift your focus from the negative to the positive. We all have both negative and positive in our life. That makes our life complete. Nobody's life is perfect with only good and positive in life. Maybe somebody's life might seem all goody goody and positive on the surface from outside, but once you dig a little deeper, all the can of worms come out. And that is life. I mean, the can of worms is the negative, obviously. The point I'm trying to make is we all have negatives in our life, but if we focus on the positives, then that is the start of the practice of gratitude. The point is to discover the positive first, shift our focus, and then give gratitude for it, right? Imagine if we discover so many positives in our life, right from the small to the big things. We discover so many positives in our life. How would that make us feel? There are so many things to be grateful for in life. The biggest is that you are alive. You are alive, not dead. That is such a big positive. Alive to do so many things, to do anything you want in life, to enjoy life, to live your life, to do anything. You can do anything with your life, right? Life is such a big gift from God. It is such a precious gift. Don't you think we need to be grateful for it? For just for being alive. We are whole in mind and body. We are whole. We need to be grateful for that. If God forbid, I don't wish that on anybody, but God forbid, if somebody is an accident and they lose a limb, what happens? What happens? How would they feel? If somebody asked you tomorrow, if somebody asked you to give a limb, one of your limbs to them in return for $1 million, what would you do? What would you do? Would you be ready to trade your limb for the $1 million? How about an eye? I'm sorry, I'm being so I don't know, rough. But the point I'm trying to make is we are born whole in our body and mind. So don't you think we need to be grateful for that? Isn't that something to give gratitude for in our life? The small simple things in life. This is like whole body, mind, soul, being alive is like the big things. Take the small thing for example. Running water, running ta in our tap, in our homes, in our kitchens. We have running water. Some people in some parts of the world, they need to walk miles for 2 buckets of water. They need to walk those miles for 2 buckets of water. Aren't we grateful to have that running water in our home, in our houses, 24/7? Isn't that something to be so grateful for? So can we give gratitude for all the privileges that we have in our life, right from the big to the small, and make sure we are not overlooking the things we need to give gratitude for? So the point is give gratitude for everything. Be grateful for everything, right from the small to the big. And shift your focus from the negative to the positive. Shift your focus from the negative. Does not mean you ignore, it does not mean you do not acknowledge the negative, but shift your focus. The focus should be on the positive and not the negative, right? But still, you may ask, why should we be grateful? We are still not convinced why we need to be grateful and do all this process. Well, let me explain. Just to reiterate again, please bear with me for the next few minutes, just a few minutes. I want to reiterate a little. Gratitude, in the process of gratitude, starts with recognizing the good things and then appreciating them. First recognize and then appreciate. So, right from the small to the big, right? Which leads to gratitude. So also the small things maybe, which were previously taken for granted or ignored or were just missed in plain sight. They were in plain sight, but they were missed. And you're expressing gratitude for all of those things. You're recognizing and appreciating them, which leads to gratitude for all of these things in your life. Let's take an example. Suppose you're expressing gratitude to yourself, right? So you're recognizing and appreciating yourself for all the good things you said, you've done, you've thought of, all the good things. What will the result be? Over a period of time, don't you think you'll fall in love with yourself? Suppose, suppose you feel you need to transform your relationship with your pets. So recognize and appreciate them for all the good that they did in raising you, in your upbringing. Because just as no person is perfect, no parent is perfect, and parenting is the toughest job in the whole world. They did their best they can. So why don't you appreciate? Why can't we appreciate them for all the good that they did, right from the small to the big? Just appreciate them. That will give you so much gratitude towards them. That will give gratitude towards them, and that will show in your relationship with them, which will ultimately transform your relationship with them. Suppose you have a job, a not so good job in terms of the environment or boss, any such things. But you have that one friend who is a lifesaver at your job. Can't we give appreciation to that friend, give gratitude to the friend? Focus on all the good things we have. We have that one friend at our job. Focus on that friend. We have the job which pays well. The job might suck, but it gives us good money, which enables us to enjoy all the good things in life that money can buy. Why can't we appreciate the job for all the money that it gives us, right? Shift your mindset. Discovering even the small things we can be grateful for in life and changing our mindset towards them can be the ultimate game changer in our life. Don't you think so? Our whole attitude will change. We will realize that our current life is not so bad at all. After all, maybe it is not perfect, but it is not so bad either. And in the process, we will become so much more positive and productive. Our mental, physical, emotional health will improve. Relationships will be happier. Life would be happy. I would suggest you maintain a gratitude journal. I highly recommend it. It will enhance all of these benefits to a large, to many fold, like to many more degrees. It will enhance all of these good things that you think in your are good in your life. It will be like a personal record of all the good things in your life, and you'll get a different positive perspective to your own life. And on your rainy day, if there is no shoulder to cry on, this gratitude journal will be your best friend and guide to shine a bright light on all the good things in your life, and it will bring a big bright smile on your face. May you never have another rainy day in your life. If you found inspiration in this episode, give it a thumbs up. Give me a yes in the comments below if you think it's a good idea to start a gratitude journal and start journaling soon. I would love it if you find the joy and fulfillment you are always searching for. I offer my personalized coaching services in the areas of personal transformation, enhancing relationships, goal setting, self improvement, parenting skills, family mediation, life transitions, conflict resolution, communication skills, mindset change, and spiritual guidance. You can find my email in my bio or in the description box. First session will be at no charge. Thank you for listening and subscribe for more such interesting content. And do share the video. You never know who might need a little inspiration in their day. Best of luck and have a great day. Till then, be happy and keep smiling.